I've already kind of figured out what map I want to work with. Well, I will look through these one more time. I like the idea of Sunshine Peninsula, but I also have a feeling that this is almost too many resources. So instead, what I think I'm going to go with is Coral Riches. It's not much better, gonna be honest, but what I'm really going to focus on is the farming, because that food tends to be what City Skylines 2 cities end up not making enough of on their own. So let's select this map. Let's see where we go. Let's call this... There we go. North American, obviously, because that's me. I don't need tutorials. I'm a smart bird. Now we get to play the waiting game. And cross our fingers and hope the game doesn't crash on us. It didn't, that's impressive. So first things first, I'm going to put a roundabout here. Yeah. And I think right now, let's look at what we have in terms of resources. We don't have specialized industry yet, which is fine. Alright, let's take a look at where our resources are and where our wind is blowing. Okay, so we want industry to be on this side of the town, because now all the air pollution just gets blown out to sea. I'll start building out this way. First things first. Let's get a nice long section of road right there. I don't want to overload that tiny roundabout just yet, so I'm gonna... Let's do that. Right, let's do that. We're also gonna want water and power. Ooh, industry down there is gonna be bad. It looks like water flows this way. Or it flows... Does it flow at all? Interesting. Because it doesn't look like it's flowing in any particular direction. Well, I'll just have to hope. Yeah, I'm gonna put it down here. We're gonna need a road, so let's build a small road here. So we're gonna have that way. We need power. It's gonna be pretty expensive. We're gonna need more than this right now. We do actually seem to have plenty of wind power. We can also import power right now, which I think is not the cheapest option. So let's just put this here for now. We only need so much power right now. There we go. So now we have power. Not a whole lot of power. Are you not supposed to put this in water? We'll be fine. Okay, now, first things first, we do need to actually get people in here at some point. Put a roundabout there, why not? Let's build out a tiny little village, right? Because that's what we are right now. This, I don't want too much connecting directly to the road here just yet. Right. And let's just bucket fill in some housing. And then bucket fill that section there. Okay. Oh, we need somewhere to put waste, presumably over here. And that for now will take waste away from the facility. Oh, no electricity needed. That's good. Okay, cool. They have plumbing now. Now there is demand for industry. Industry is going to be down here, as previously discussed. And in fact, I'm going to make a little trunk road off of this to sort of supply the industry area down here. Because as is right now, they'll be clogging up these guys. It's only 26 out. Can't be that hot. I am an Alaska boy, so I will admit that I do not know how hot 26 degrees Fahrenheit is. So we have that little trunk road there to keep industry traffic away from everything else. Let's build out a little thing here. I don't think they'll mind too much me connecting things like that. Alright, and then we're also going to need places for people to shop, which I think, well, let's encourage the delivery of the locally produced goods. Just connect this to the trunk road there a little bit. And then this is, oh dear, we're already out of power. Oh, well that's why. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I'm just going to take the L on that. Do this instead. That did not work. People need places to buy food and stuff locally, so let's just... And they need it right now, so let's just do this. And this. In fact, I don't think they need much more than that. So let's build some industry areas down here where we planned them to be. Okay. I'm not too worried about this patch of groundwater. I don't think we will use it. There we go. So workplace availability. Yeah, there's more workplaces there. That's good. Let's look at... I see. Oh, people aren't happy. Oh, there's demand for medium density. Okay, well let's build some more medium density down here. We're also going to need places for people to, like, live and die, which is good. Okay, so we have that. Not the dying part, but the living part for sure. Let's just build this here. And we're going to need some row housing. Let's build row housing down here. We're also going to need garbage services as well, which would be a good place to put down, good thing to put down there. So let's buy these 2 map tiles. And I'm going to extend the trunk road temporarily, because I don't want to put too much right next to this highway, because then it'll be difficult to build off-ramps and such. So a lot of this road is going to be temporary for now. Let's see. Okay, so let's do this. So now we have garbage. Okay. We're doing good. People need places to buy groceries and stuff. So this road here is gonna kind of be the demarcation of where the industrial zone starts. Plenty of that now. We should probably build out this side of the city. So let's build out our little road this way. Okay, progression panel. Let's look. Okay, we've got that milestone now, which is good. We need education, and for that... Okay, we already have the basic services, so I'm not too worried about that just yet. I have a feeling we'll need college here pretty soon, though. Let's get a recycling plant. These are very space efficient. Well, let's look more at what we have. Let's get more roundabouts. Oh, we need more power generation. Okay. Now's probably a good time for me to actually, like, put down this, and let's just run an underground high voltage line to that. We're going to lose a lot more money because of that, but it'll actually keep us power stable. Okay, needed. Right. We can do that. They'll create some temporary relief for that. I'm going to upgrade some of these this roundabout in particular to a large, it's gonna cause some problems. And this one, oh, it's because of that. Okay, gonna regret that specific decision later. We also need elementary and high schools. Let's build one actually here on this street. This one's pretty central. That'll get all the residential areas as is. And then we're also going to need a high school, which let's put next to the crematorium for the funny. Not the crematorium, the graveyard. Okay, so let's just build this out a little bit further. And then let's smaller road off to the side here. And hopefully they don't run out of too many customers. Right, so now that we have this, I can turn more of that into seaside low density, waterfront low density. I need to double check that my water pollution isn't getting too bad. Okay. Awesome. Cool. Let's look at our progression panel. That would be good to have. Still don't really think we need... Oh! We can work on... First of all, we need fire department and other services available to the city. That's a police station? Yeah, that's a police station. We need a fire station, which I think... Yeah, that'll work just fine. Alright, awesome. Let's take a look at our resources. Oh, good. This is actually kind of what I was hoping to see. That, not so much over there, but let's build this area into a sort of agricultural sector. The good news is that for other industries, oil's all on the coast and all of the wind blows out towards the ocean. So that's not too big of a problem. Right, but yeah, let's buy a whole bunch of this. By a whole bunch of this, I mean those 3 squares. Can we get bigger roads in the progression panel here? Yeah, we can. Cool. Probably gonna have to do some funky stuff with underground roads and stuff, because I kind of don't want an industrial area to pump everything they make through the center of a city, but we'll deal with that later. Since we have these, don't see a reason not to do this. It's gonna suck. It's not my problem. Let's get this going. We need milestone 4 for that, but that should be fine. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, that, that. Basically fill, and that. And what that's going to do is that's going to sort of cap off this residential area here. Yeah, that'll be fine. Kind of don't want any kind of air pollution going on, so I'll avoid the rock quarry for now. We do need... Okay, we will need this here pretty soon. It's difficult. Especially like that. Let's do this. Just so we have it somewhere. It's not the brightest place to put it, but it'll work for now. And yeah, let's cap off this residential zone here. Let's do this. Give these guys a little more. Okay, that took care of all of their needs for that, which is good. We need more industrial, which this kind of is. Not a whole lot of employees, but we're getting close to getting more of that. Instead of worrying about that, actually replace this. Not that it's gonna do much. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, fair enough. Let's just build more of this out. Quote unquote temporary road stuff. Let's do that. It's nice perpendicular to that. I'll leave it. I'll hold here. Do this stuff. In all honesty, that if I'm using it like that, that should be a 4-lane road. So, thank you for interrupting me. Close. Cool. We can get actual farming stuff. Because it makes sense to lay out your industrial areas like a residential area. No, let's develop prime areas here first. Okay, that's all we need. People want offices. So let's give them a grid of office right there. Yeah, let's put some low-income housing right there. Doesn't really make sense, but keep the rich people in the waterfront housing in check. And while I do that, I will ignore everything else and work on my pet project of grain farming. Okay, good. There we go. We need more medium density housing. Let's build out more neighborhood this way. And we also need more commercial districts. You want more low density housing. So let's do that. You guys should have enough jobs nearby. Let's build some low density housing down here. Or medium density housing down here just to give these guys some more customers. Which, in order to facilitate that, I'm gonna upgrade this road here. That should take away most of that. Right. New question is, it's a lot of traffic. Oh, that's residential suitability. Never mind. Guess it makes sense as that's not very good for residential areas. Commercial space. A lot of that. How are we doing education-wise? We've got plenty. Okay. We do need more college space, though. Look at where our resources are. Yeah. Let's develop commercial, or university and actual residential stuff down here. Think that would be for the best. Yeah, let's do that. So let's first... How's traffic looking? Probably not great. I think that's not traffic. This is traffic. Yeah. I need to replace a lot of things. Underground highway? That feels like that would be expensive, but we do gotta spend our money on something, right? Intersections. We have enough progression nodes for that, right? No, we don't. We don't have enough for that. But we have highways, so we could do the underground highway thing and then just roll our own intersection. Should probably be fine anyways. A lot of this looks like commuter traffic, but a lot of it's also... Alright, so a lot of these are going back in here, which is not good. Let's buy these two here. That's not what I meant to do. Give a more direct route to all of this. Right? So let's build there. We're reaching this section here. We're gonna a little more that way. Let's give it a plain highway. this, and I apologize immensely for this. Sure, why not? That's horrific. No. No, I'm not putting up with that. That is horrific and should never have entered this world. And let's do this. I'm committing crimes here today. I want everybody to know I'm okay with that, but I am committing crimes here today. You know what? I know how to design a highway. I swear, if they're letting me do that. Okay. Sure. You know, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. It's not the worst thing I've ever made. It's pretty bad. But I'm gonna live with it. Yeah, I don't think we've solved anything at all, and then we just kind of let things stagnate everywhere else. Which is great. Do people have medical care over here? Yeah, they do. You're fine. Walk it off. Actually, I'll probably need to give you guys some more ambulances. Make sure you guys aren't running at capacity. Where's the air pollution from all this going? It's going that way, roughly staying on that side of the highway, so I'm not going to worry about it. We can build more stuff over here. Let's build some here. People are starting to live here, which is good. It's kind of a boring place to live. We need parks. Small plaza. Let's build that here. Yeah, that's good right there. Alright. Okay, let's go actually get our intersections here. Gonna want parking areas. Although I think I've figured out a pretty good strategy to making sure we don't need too much roadside parking or travel. Which is basically just like putting residential areas next to commercial areas. It's not perfect, but it will work. Okay, it's nighttime, but it does kind of look like traffic's calmed down a little. But we are still missing a lot of leisure. I know, can I, like... How big of a park can I put here? Sure. There's a lot of places where we can't really do anything over here, just because there's houses here already. Maybe I'll wait for a natural disaster to come through, to free up some real estate. Damn, when they said low-income housing, I didn't think it'd be that depressing. There's like half as many windows as there should be. I'm not the architect, it's not my fault. Oh, we can put a little park here. In the industrial area. Let's put a little park here, in the industrial area. Let's make it a playground. Yeah, playground. Kids are gonna love the industrial park play area. So much. It's gonna be great. How are we doing on power? Okay, we are importing so much electricity. I don't think we're hurting for money. It's not even like the closest thing that we're struggling with. I'm not going to worry about it too much, but having some more power in the near future would be nice. We need more medium density. Let's build it over here on this side. Ooh, we've got mixed housing. This is going to be good. 2 birds with 1 stone. Not that I support killing birds, for obvious reasons. Let's see. How are we doing education-wise? Let's invest in a college. Let's build out a little college campus over here. Yeah, let's just buy these here. Yeah, let's just buy those. We're gonna build a college right here. It's nice mixed-use housing right next to a college. I'll actually put it over here in the corner here. So, college. Boom. Let's buy some upgrades for this already. Let's just put a library here. Actually, here. And we can put parks here. A little, plaza? Ooh, plaza fits perfectly there. Yeah. Alright, awesome. Cool. We've got plenty of college space now. Now we can move on to other things, like the more industry that people are demanding. Which I might honestly... So how are these guys doing? Did these guys just disappear? Overlapping with what? There's nothing... I think they just disappeared. Which, you know, whatever. But I'd prefer if they didn't disappear. Okay. So they seem to be sticking around for now. Lentils. Lentil soup is good. We're obviously using so much more food per month than we could otherwise handle. Which I guess makes sense, but we are actually making a decent dent in things. And that's what matters. I mean, I think most of what we're using is actually gasoline. Food's pretty important too. We need vegetables and chicken. Yeah, let's do vegetables in our next plots. We don't have any progression points, but we do want crematoriums here soon. Retail. It's a college. You know, people want retail. So let's build out a little bit of road here. So let's build out this road here, actually. Save us too much time. So let's just fill this with mixed-use housing. And then just regular medium density over here, I think. Let's keep it close to where the college is, just for the students' sake. Oh good, we have intersections. Bad postal service. Okay, and let's work on telecommunications. Yeah, let's make a, what's the noise pollution on this? It's not that bad. Give the college a radio station. Yeah, let's do that there, and then let's do that there. Oh, we can't do that because of that. Honestly, I think we're doing pretty good. Outside of the lack of industry, I think we're doing pretty good. Oh, what happened here? Oh, because something burned down before we could put it out, I think. That was low-income housing, too. That's rough. What the hell? Well, let's take advantage of a bad situation. I.e., that road placement. I'm not going to regret that road placement at any point in the future. No, no, no. That's not going to happen. How are we doing traffic-wise? I mean, yeah, this is a mess and a half. Oh, dear. Where are these guys going? Presumably just anywhere in the city, apparently. Right. Let's... Okay, pause. Let's unscrew this and replace it with an actual proper intersection. This one's upgradable. I know I can just upgrade that to dual lane off-ramps and we'll be fine. Let's do that, because I can undo the sins of that mess right there. So let's just... Honestly, let's just get rid of that. Okay. And honestly, get rid of that too. replace one sim with another, but I'm okay with that. Can I replace this with this? Oh, good. You can do floating roundabouts. Suppose I could. I could do that. No, this is fine. That's fine. Let's increase that to a 2-lane here. Like that. A full capacity highway. Kinda. I mean, there's that issue down there because we don't own that highway. And now let's replace that connection there with this trunk road here with that. Which I'm just going to put as large of a roundabout there as I can. And we're good. Let's do that as well. Okay, well I can probably play now. And because I think a lot of people are going over here, what I'm going to do is do this. Basically just drag this road all the way down here. Right? Just as far south as I can take it. Assuming that's south. I don't actually know. And then let's take a big old 6-lane road here, directly from the roundabout. Up. Up. Didn't expect that to delete the roundabout, but there we go. And I also want to bring a 4-lane road up off of this, sort of just do that. Give some more connections to residential areas over here. This gives us a lot more space to work with as well. And let's see. We've got a lot of taxis. A lot of people trying to get out that way and just basically across. I think that'll resolve itself for the most part there. I mean, that's being a mess and a half on its own right there. So that'll be what that'll be. Yeah, that's a mess. If I could only just... You know what I think I could do? Yeah, it's a 4-lane 2-way highway. I could probably start the ramp earlier, give that enough space to be a nice roundabout. I kind of don't want a triple roundabout, but I feel like that would solve a bit of this congestion here. You know what? Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's give it a shot. First things first, let's, boom, triple roundabout. Okay, then we need to work around that with that. Sort of. That was surprisingly easy. It's not very symmetric, but I don't really care. Okay, let's play and see how this goes. It's moving a bit better. I can't say I'm particularly proud of it, but it certainly solved something. Sure, why not? Okay, I mean, if it works, right? Wouldn't hear me complaining about it. We still have to resolve the issue of the major farming stuff over here not really being able to export all of its stuff, but honestly, it doesn't even look like there's... Oh, hello. We'll deal with that in a bit. It honestly doesn't look like there's a whole lot of truck traffic over here. Most of our industrial traffic problems are over here. Not much you can do. It's significantly better than it was before I put that center roundabout in. We're growing fast. We should probably encourage that by building out some more housing. So, let's do a little bit of this. Give citizens an option when it comes to how to get where they're going. Especially if people in the future want to avoid this mess here. Let's do that and that. Cool. Let's here. Looks like I almost made last time. Let's put that here. Yeah, let's put that here. bookstore on the bottom does kind of make it a good fit for the university area. Let's just put that there, right next to the radio tower. Ooh, I can actually use the alleyways. That's kind of the whole point of me doing this, bud. Whatever. If you're gonna complain, you're gonna complain. Okay, we still need more medium density housing, and actually a little bit more commercial space. Okay, that takes care of that, and then I can probably just fill the rest of this in with medium density. Okay, cool. Awesome. How are we doing? Oh, right, we have progression stuff. Probably look into university, although we are running low on our college capacity. How much is it to... Okay, we're good. That'll boost the availability a little bit, but we should work on a university next. This area up here is a little undeveloped, so let's look at where our resources are over here. Okay, I'm not cutting into too much agricultural potential on this side of the city, so if we expand out that way, that shouldn't be a problem. Eventually we'll want to expand out over here to get the farmland that's on that coast right there. But we do need some more industrial area, so let's work on that instead. Okay, that's good. That there, and a little bit of tolerance for... I don't want to put too much on that main road there just yet, so let's just do that. Oh shoot, we don't actually need all that, but I'll let that fill in on its own. And actually, I think I can get away with changing that row there into mixed use as well if I do this. Not really what I wanted, but that'll work for now. We'd actually need offices. Okay. Let's build some offices over here. Right next to the university. Let's do this there. Just build. Not a whole lot of offices right there, but probably just that section right there. Cool. No more need for offices. Awesome. So got that. Got the industrial sector growing. Need for more offices, which is nice. Just plonk that there as well. Cool. No more need for offices. Let's just fill this entire area with commercial. Pulling a lot of people over here, which is nice. How are we doing on vegetables? We're actually producing a lot of vegetables. Livestock would be next. Yeah, because material goods, food. We are not quite producing a lot of that. Our deficit isn't as short as that, but we are missing chicken for both of those. Or meats, I think is what it is. Hang on, it's meats, right? That's what this is. Livestock. I mean, yeah, meats, milk, animal products of various description. So let's actually start by doing that. Awesome. So I have a little bit more livestock farming going on there. It disappeared. Cool. At least I checked this time instead of just trusting that it would work. There we go. Livestock farming. Meaty bits. I like that. We do need to work on the rest of our farming up here. I'll let those bars down there deal with themselves. I need the resources here. Right. So, let's build a little 4-lane road off sort of this way, I think. Yep, there we go. Like that as we're building, and I kind of want to thread the needle here. Let's just build this 2-lane road up to that as well. And then we are going to be wasting, you know, a 4-lane road's worth of fertile land like that. But doing this... There we go. So it's kind of well integrated. And double check on what we're fertile stuff that we're missing. I think out of all of them, yeah. Let's make some cotton. I always neglect cotton when I'm planning these out in most of my playthroughs. As tangible as food. Maybe I just play hungry. Just here. Yes, man. Give me for doing that. Awesome. So we've got more vegetables, more cotton. We are producing a good bit of cotton now, which is good. That was a brief amount of surplus there on vegetables. Considering that wheat can be processed into a lot of different things, let's build the next handful of farms with wheat instead. By the next handful, I mean this one. Oh, good. That'll be quite nice, actually. I think there's some production included with that building. So, big old chunk of wheat production there, which is nice. That increase in production isn't gonna be super instantaneous, but I think we've already made a decent dent. We still need a lot of livestock here, but let's look at that signature buildings. Let's see. Let's put this up here. Why not? It is producing air pollution, so don't want to put it up there and then it's just going to blow all over our low density residential section. We're doing pretty nicely. We're doing real nicely. I haven't checked our progression panel in a while, but let's sort out our need for medium density housing right now. Mixed use housing, my beloved. Oh, we can handle more, but I'll just put this in here for now instead. I'll just marquee in some of this here. Cool. Now I can spend some time looking at the progression panel. We do need a university, so let's unlock that. What else do we have here? Honestly, trains would be nice. There's that train line off up to the northwest. Water lines will be important here pretty soon. Let's get that. Let's get the battery station. We won't be able to get hydroelectric power on this map. That would be nice. Let's get a water treatment plant. Let's look at everything else we have. All the other options. I could totally just run for the subways, which I think I might, actually. They're not a huge pain in the butt like trams are, but let's keep looking. If I want to go directly for the subway, I kind of just have to get that. So I will. Okay, cool. We have subways now. E-Freef. Are these just like... How many gas stations does this city need? I mean... Yeah, but that's... There are even like some from the same company right next to each other. Do we really need that much gasoline in this? There's more. There's two more right here. No, that's just one. There's one more right here. I can't believe this. I'm horrified. It's time to build a subway system. Ooh, we're running out of space for college. It's interesting. We'll deal with that problem later. Subway systems. We need a subway yard for that. Which, if we... Oh, Lord. That is a lot. Let's just buy access to the railway right now. Just to have... to not deal with all of those taxis going in and out of the city. Please. Honestly, I want to work on passenger rail now. Now that I'm thinking about it. We have trains. We need a rail yard. So let's build out our rail infrastructure sort of back here, I guess. There's some forestry over here. So let's actually put it on this side. That way we can sort of build out forestry over here and have a cargo rail yard over here. That'll be nice. Let's build this here. We also need power for this, which we can sort out later. Let's do this. Highway crimes don't apply to rail yards. That's not a mess at all. It doesn't. That's not a mess at all. That won't cause problems. No, 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 no. Simply not possible. Okay, yeah, no, I do need to, like, actually spread out the mess here. Okay, there we go. It's not that horrific. It's horrific. It's not that horrific. Just build a big old road here. Yeah, this is just railroad maintenance stuff, so I'm not too worried about the road being horrific. I think actually I might make a little trunk highway off of... Oh dear. I'm not doing that again. I might run a little trunk highway up this way just to supply future... You know, the cargo rail yard up here, the passenger rail yard up here. Actually, yeah, I do need to leave space for the passenger rail yard up here. Which is actually going to be down here at the tip of this intersection. Do I, or do I want to run rail line down here and have it closer to the center of the city? I want to run it closer to the center of the city. Let's bring it down there. Oh dear. Oh dear, we have no police coverage over here. Let's just put a welfare office here. I'll handle some things. Okay, so we can have a passenger terminal down there. We still need a road. So let's just, just like that. Now, water and sewage and basically nothing else. Let's extend the road just a tiny bit so that they have parking. Like so. Okay, cool. So the rail yard's in operation. We're gonna have a little passenger rail yard down here, which I'm gonna set up now. It's kind of nighttime, so it's a bit of a pain to do this. Let's build a big road. Nope, straight line, please. Thank you. Cool, awesome. Okay, we need a subway yard for that, but that'll be good. Let's build a subway yard, I don't know, up here somewhere. Where is the natural resources here? So let's build a subway yard somewhat close to the city. Let's build it up here on this section of the street. That gives us a lot of room to play with subway tunnels without being too much of a hassle. And let's add that subway interface there. Oh, okay, it's underground, so I didn't have to worry about that at all. Kind of like that. That's good. And then when we... let's expand it far enough down here. I might want to do like a commuter rail system to down here and then up to here just to connect it later. So plan ahead, and if we don't actually need it and it becomes a hassle, we can undo it later. Awesome. I like that. That's neat. Let's connect this up with the rest of the road network here. It is 4. We need to deal with all the demand we have for basically everything. Bucket fill that for offices. And hopefully we don't have to think about that again. How are we doing on education? Besides, poorly. Yeah. Let's put subway stops down. Let's see, various important places. Let's have one there. Let's have one sort of close by here. Sorry about that. But I frankly don't really care. All I care is that the students have access to public transit. Let's actually put some down here almost. That's a little close for that to work, so let's put that there for now. I think this will be good here. Kind of close to the intersection. Don't want people crossing the highway for that, so let's do that. Let's do this. Pretty small for a subway system, but I think this will work out just fine. I'm doing for leisure. Great, that's awful. We're doing awful for leisure. Let's build that there. Okay. Well, let's build it in front of the train station. Why not? Oh wow, we do actually need more offices. I'm impressed by that. Let's look at leisure again. What? Okay. We actually have... There's no way that single building fixed leisure for the entire city. Really? There's no way. Okay, cool. I guess that works. Let's work on the subway network now. Let's grade out this section of the town. I don't want to have to subway all that up too much. There we go. I like the look of that. So I think I'm confident in putting more subway stops in now. Let's put one there. Let's put one here. Let's do subway tracks. First things first, I want to link all of these up to one subway track. Hang on, what upgrades can we get for this? And a maintenance hall. Let's do that. Let's just link all of these up to this one, I think. There we go. Awesome. Now we can bury this. So we have two pretty basic commuter lines here. Let's build off a branch of this one. See if we can't supply these two more directly from that. So let's just do... We are going to need this. And let's see if we can't get this line to come up. Let's bring this down to 30, so any vertical expansion of this line doesn't just run into this. Bring it down to 40 even. This is basically just service tunnel. So we have that. We have all three tunnels connected to the subway depot. Now I kind of want to get some sort of cross tunnels here just to make traveling across this way easier. Actually, are there like upgrades where I can like add... No. I can't just add like cross railway stations at a lower depth, which I guess makes sense. Right, so let's do this. Kinda like that, and bring this up over like that. So we'll have a line that kind of goes like that to connect these that way. Alright, I'm kind of happy with that. Oh! Didn't realize we were northern enough for this. Huh, neat. People are getting less happy. Why is that? Oh, high crime. Why is that? Oh. Well, that's because the welfare office didn't actually solve the crime problem. Didn't solve the police accessibility problem. It just solved the I'm poor problem. We've resolved that. Healthcare coverage and noise pollution. I'm not going to do anything about noise pollution. It is horrifically bad here in terms of health access. While we're here, let's make sure fire access isn't too bad either. Fire access is fine. Good. Now everyone's happy. Let's work on getting some more offices built. Feel like that's part of what we're missing here. I know it is part of what we're missing because I was told so by the graph. Alright, this is office zone now. How are we doing for customer availability over here? Not too great. Let's build some residential areas down here. Let's plop down oh, thank you. Let's plop down a block of low rent like this. That'll take care of our high rent house, or high density housing wants. Oh, we have actual high density housing now. And we'll still want a little bit more by the looks of it, so let's just do that. Cool. We want commercial zone now. Which I think I will just do a little bit of corner store like that. Obviously not enough. But let's turn this into a little commercially district. How are we doing on power? I know we're importing like crap loads of energy and that's cutting significantly into... it's not that bad. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Yeah, electricity trade-wise, I'm going to build more out to that line there and sort of demolish the above ground lines. That way we have space for actually building a city, which one would think is important. Right, so let's build out a little shopping district here. Honestly, let's just fill this entire area. I know I said earlier in the stream that I don't like sort of labyrinthing my commercial areas. Oh, nice. I'm not quite sure where to put that. Not sure where that would fit. Let's put it right here, honestly. It might look a little bit out of place, but I think that's fine. Man, we just need... we kind of need high-density business, don't we? Let's just fill this sector up. Let's just fill all of this up. Do we have any unique office? No, we don't. Dang, we still need a lot of this stuff, don't we? Okay. Florence isn't a main street, so I'll just build in a bunch of more housing. These guys are already complaining about not having enough customers. Okay, we can have oil now. We definitely have enough money to just expand all the way out here. But I'm gonna take it slow. Ish. Yeah, so that. Let's connect our main roads here with a smaller main road just for like an office district of sorts. And let's do this to that. and that to that. I'll actually put a little bit of a thing there. I'll put a roundabout, small roundabout, and a little park. Which should be nice. A plaza for the business people. Okay, just offices. Okay, cool. We don't need any more of those, apparently. Hopefully, we get high-density housing sooner rather than later. Or high-density business. Oh, I was used to these being called commercial from City Skylines 1. Shows me how much I know. We should be good. Let's actually make some transit lines. And then we get to do the fun bit. So now we've got a decent amount of travel here. People can go this way in the city. Takes a bit longer. And people can go this way in the city. Let's create some passenger rail line. Mostly just to go out of the city. Passenger railway line tool. Which basically just goes There we go. Easy. Holy cow, we are using so much office. Let's get a post sorting facility, telecom tower. I probably should have thought before doing that. Do need emergency shelters. Now let's do fire watch towers. Do kind of want to preserve some of our forests. Let's build a fire station. Actually, fire stations... Where are these? Oh, that's medical. That doesn't count. Right, you can't upgrade these with... You need the fire station. So that's the next progression thing that we need, is fire stations and helipads. Let's fill out the bottom half of this, because I do need to be wrapping up the stream here shortly. Oh, interesting. Oh, good. Right, these guys. The Dystopia Company. I'm gonna put it in, obviously. But I would like to make it very clear that, yeah, Dystopia Company. How are we doing networking-wise? Besides, not very good. What's the noise pollution on this? Not great. Sure, this can be resolved by just plopping it down next to this. So we have technically filled that section. Let's put a single thing of high density there. Basically need nothing else. Let's fill this area with medium density housing like we planned. Still need more, apparently, so let's fill that with... Ooh, okay. Do need fuel production. That is something that we need. And then let's just do that. Nope, I miscalculated. But that's fine. This is pretty easy to fix. We need retail space. That's easily solved. Just plop down a big row of retail right there. And a little bit of medium density housing to back it up. Oh good, are we out of sewage treatment? We are. Let's build one of these. What kind of pollution is this? I think something crashed my Discord. It has been open in a while. Yeah, it's closed. I think that might have happened when City Skylines crashed my graphics driver the first time I tried to launch it. It's been happening a lot recently. Let's get some advanced water filtering. Basically all the places we can fit it. Let's build that. It's not what I wanted. I wanted this. And then... Now we want to spread those out a little bit, don't we? Let's just fill this area here and this area here. Let's fill this all with business district. And let's check how we're doing in terms of transit. Alright. Okay. Alright. Cool. I'm happy with that number. That is a lot less traffic. Yeah, that's a lot less traffic on the road. We're actually moving a lot of citizens outside of the city too, which is surprising. But yeah, cool. Subway system was a success in my book. And let's check production-wise. Okay, we're still at a deficit of pretty much everything, but at the very least, we're putting a huge dent in it, especially in terms of cotton. So yeah, I think that's going to be a good place to end the stream.